It's a pleasure to welcome Stephen with us this evening. Stephen, could you please tell us a bit about your act?
Okay, Stephen Barry, magician, and that is it. And I did this last time. People said, "My God, you're really funny. You do comedy magic." But I don't tell people I do comedy magic in case it's not funny. So it's Stephen Barry, magician. Yeah. And if it happens to be funny, then great. That's really good. Then I've succeeded. So I sort of downplay it. I pretend, I don't really know what I'm doing. Because actually, I probably don't really. And I often get away with it and people laugh. And I've succeeded as a comedy magician. So that's it in a nutshell.
I honestly think that is a really great method.
Yeah,
what is your favourite magic trick?
I don't want to say too much because I will be doing it later on, but I think it sort of goes full circle. So I start with something at the beginning and people sort of forget about it. It's got a bit funny. They think it's sort of just a bit of a joke. Then at the end, the big reveal comes from something that happened earlier on, and you hope they've forgotten about it. Go, oh, that's the thing from before.
Oh, wow.
Interested? Book me and you'll find out what I'm talking about. So yeah, it all sort of goes full circle and it all makes sense in the end.
Of course, I absolutely love that. And what would you say is the most underestimated thing that audience members have about magic?
You mean their perception of it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I think it still has. I think people do think it's a bit cheesy still,
okay.
And some people are. And I do play on that a little bit, but you want to almost, and I sort of play a bit clumsy, a bit clowny, but then you want to actually hit them with really hard-hitting magic.
Absolutely.
So like you make them laugh, and they go, "Oh my God, actually, how did he actually do that?" So it's got to have both elements. So being a comedy magician is fine, but you don't want to make jokes out of the magic and make it all go wrong. That's not my sort of style.
No.
So you want to make it look a bit haphazard,
yes.
Yet boom, and actually high-end magic. So I think it's got the perception of still being a little bit cheesy, perhaps, but it's not. It's good. It's fun.
And with your comedy element, that must make it super special as well.
Yes, if they laugh, then great. Otherwise, I know in the first few minutes I'm going to play it straight. I'm not going to no laughs here.
Sure.
But yeah, no, exactly. And it's all it's just about them having a really good time, and the magic sort of just happens around them.
Yes.
And I don't make a big ta-da. It's sort of, part of the process. Things are happening.
Of course.
That culminate into this big magical finale.
Yeah.
And hopefully they had a good time.
No, that sounds absolutely amazing. And I'm really curious to know what keeps you motivated in your magic journey.
Oh God, these are hard. I should have prepped these questions. I don't know. I mean, I love magic. I love everything about magic. I love watching magic, performing magic, learning magic, teaching magic, and just keeping up with the trends. Technology is changing. Audiences, well, some are getting older, but there's a lot of young magicians coming up, so they're using things with technology. They're keeping it relevant. Some of the people like Paul Daniels, who I grew up with, some of the young people have no idea who that is, and you have to just adapt to the sort of modern trends and keep it traditional, but don't go too much towards sort of AI and technology, but you have to have elements of that as well.
Yes.
So as things are evolving, I'm trying to evolve with it and hope that I'm staying up to date and relevant.
No, I absolutely love that. And what are you most excited for this evening?
It's just, the ego of us magicians, of everyone, it's just getting out there doing a show for a big audience. Most of my stuff is primarily close-up magic, so in small intimate groups at dinner parties or corporate events. And often maybe at weddings, you sometimes get the chance to do your full cabaret.
Yes.
But you don't really get the chance to do it that often. And finally you've got all eyes on you and it becomes a big show. And you just get the chance to really scale it up and do something big for everybody. So it's exciting.
Amazing. We're so looking forward to watching you this evening.
Lower your expectations, just in case.
It's going to be great. Tune in and see you in a bit.